The greatest advantage of using LLM is that it allows you to tap into the infinite amount of creativity that a large language model can offer you. But the thing is, not many people knows how to do it or realize that this is actually achievable via ChatGPT. Today, I'm gonna teach you this single prompt that's gonna allow you to tap into the amazing productivity and creativity of ChatGPT. Let's go straight dive into it. So the best thing to do is to include in your custom instructions. And where you can put whatever here and here. All I'm asking is that at the end of your customer instructions, you include this. Where appropriate, at the end of your response, include a section called "You might also want to know," where you provide extra or interesting information about what I just asked you. This is a complete game changer. A lot of interesting will come out of this. Let me give you one example. So the other day I was reading a research methodology book, and I came across something that I couldn't understand, and that is so in this one, Lincoln Public Schools, ND in Lincoln, Nebraska. So I didn't know what ND means, so I asked ChatGPT. I mean the normal version of ChatGPT, and this is what ChatGPT gave me, which is okay, which is like standard, complete, right to the point, and surprisingly like quite concise as well. But my point is, if we add the prompt that I mentioned before, we're gonna get something more interesting. So I added my prompt, and this is what I got from ChatGPT. This part is more or less the same, but this is the new part. This is the interesting part. Okay, this is fine, but this is actually interesting. MPAG. But this is something related to the ND phrase. I found this quite interesting, and it allows me to remember 3 phrases basically in one go. And I think overall, this is just a much better outcome than the first one. And some people might say, okay, you got this. I rather have this simple one than this one. Looks a lot to read, really complex. Yeah, I think they're right. From my experience, what I have got from this part normally is useless, a waste of time to read. But the thing is, when it adds value, it actually is quite a delightful experience. It's quite interesting sometimes. If you're short of time, if you don't want to read a lot, you can just ignore it. It's straightforward. And then yeah, that's the first caveat that I wanna mention. The second one is like I have been seeing a lot of people trying to jam the custom prompt or any prompt that they gave ChatGPT. They want to give a long and then elaborate instruction to ChatGPT in one prompt, which is not the best practice actually. They might be worried that there's a limit to the length of each response of ChatGPT. So basically, it's the idea that in each response, ChatGPT will only give you the maximum of, let's say, 300 words. It's not gonna give you anything longer than that. So the thing is, if you are already reaching the limit of ChatGPT, and if you add something like this, then it's gonna crowd out other parts of your prompt. It's gonna make the answer of ChatGPT to other parts of your question shorter.